You should win GBWC and go to Japan.
Yeah,
And look
I know,
for
right?
You just said
Huh?
nonchalantly win GBWC, go to Japan.
Yeah. I guess if you want to go play arcade, you have to go to Japan now. Actually,
Yeah, you have to win GBWC.
yeah, I have to.
Okay. Guess we're gonna do this.
Hello, mic test.
Check 1, 2. Test.
All right. Hi, this is our first episode to our journey to GBWC. A start of something great.
Hell yeah. And it's gonna be great. We're gonna win.
Rolling. All right. We are going to join GBWC. Any questions?
What's GBWC?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Hell yeah, I joined GBWC. So, dear Justin, GBWC is Gunpla Builders World Cup. It is a competition of all the nations of Gunpla builders around the world. Am I making sense?
When I first heard GBWC, I thought it meant garlic bread and white chicken. But I realized after the explanations that my friends gave, it means something much more to them. So yes, to support my nakama, I will join GBWC.
All right. So the criteria would be the painting,
The team.
yeah,
Everyone knows GBWC is a contest, but for me, it's the final stage for the hobby. Because Gunpla, this hobby, for me, there are different kind of stages, and the more you're into the hobby, the deeper your relationship to the hobby is. And for me, the last level is GBWC. Why? Because, well, everyone's joining. Japan, uh, other countries in Asia, and I think joining GBWC will be a highlight of your experience with the hobby.
and the design work, the modeling, the techniques you used. So it's all in all, it's going to be totaled as 100.
So what about how do you get started? Like how would you start in preparing?
Dear Justin, I'm glad you asked me. So usually, for example, I just start with a theme. Because when you get your theme, when you finalize the concept of your theme, the build follows. Like, what details are you going to use? What parts are you going to use? What kit are you going to use? And what color are you going to use? So you have to start with the theme first. GBWC, on its literally means Gunpla Builders World Cup. But for me, it's something to look forward to as a builder. It's sort of like a direction. It's something to look forward to every year when you're building. You're not just building for yourself, for your social media, but you're building for something else. You're building for the real world, I guess.
Also in the Philippines, you have to have a banky sticker. So
Which is stupid, by the way.
yeah, which is
Stupid.
stupid. Let's have a sample, I guess. In the Philippines, you have to have this sticker. Basically, it's the distributor for the Gunplas here. Am I correct?
Right.
Right, and you get those from official stores.
Yeah, like Toy Kingdom, Toy Town,
Toys R Us?
Toys R Us, yeah.
Mm.
The
Well,
Banky sticker requirement is just stupid as fuck because it limits what kit you could enter. And Josh Tucker, shout out Josh. He mentioned that in the US there's no need for a Banky sticker. Just use whatever kit you got in there. So it really limits your potential to what kit you're gonna use because not everyone has the the money to actually buy kits from Toy Kingdom because the prices there are kind of pricey compared to local stores.
Damn. Capitalism.
Plus, if you have to, if you want to save, and if you want to buy like a second-hand kit, you have to make sure that it has a Banky sticker. Sometimes they post that they inform
They mention
the
it.
buyers. They mention it on their post that they do have the Banky sticker, but not always. So
GBWC is it's the what do you call this? The culmination of what you are actually doing, like when you started. Like as a creative person, I think it's really important to be able to see, be inspired by other builds, and just getting the chance to represent the country is, it's a win on its own. And I'm not saying that we're gonna win, but maybe you'll see. I don't know.
Sweet. Going back to the tournament, are you saying that we need to bring that box with us when we enter GBWC?
Actually, you can just bring one box, and the rest of the gunpla in your diorama, for example, you don't need to bring them. Just bring the box of the main build, the main kit, the main suit of your entry.
Your main model.
Huh. Damn. Gotta buy some Gundam.
Alright, so has anyone tried customizing a build before?
Well, I just joined Jim Casey last year, so I repainted the Typhoeus Gundam in the Kubli MK3 and the production colors. And regarding customization, I just kit bash basically. So it's just a kit bash with kind of make it look like from a different series or different design. And I would say I was kind of successful with these two here because when I posted it, people were like, what is that? Is that a new kit? Is that a new Iron-Blooded Orphan kit? I'm like, nah, man, it's a custom. Boom. That's all I do. It's just I just do spray cans, kit bash, weather. A lot of people guided me. Right now, Miguel is teaching me to do more advanced stuff, but basically, the one who really taught me how to kit bash was Kay. Shout out Kay. Who else? These two right here are inspiration from DEO. If I'm sure no one knows him, or only a few know him.
I know him.
You know him? He's a local modeler from the Philippines. He's not that active now, but I hope he'll get back up soon. He primarily does kit bashes with IBO and customs. I think he does scratch building as well. But yeah, he works with IBO kits because they're so easy to bash. Like they have their own inner frame, they're all compatible with each other, and I get that. I think kit bashing is an underrated form of customization. In well, people use different weapons, different stuff like that, but to actually kit bash it, to make it look different, to make it look like a new mecha, that's something not everyone does. So yeah, to me, I think that one of my strengths is make it look, not that like if you look at it, it's not from it looks like from a different anime or series or whatever. I still see myself as a beginner in customization, so I guess my weaknesses is masking. Cause Jesus,
We're gonna work on that.
Yeah, fucking Christ with the masking, man. Like, who has the patience? Well, cause I guess my weakness is time. Cause I'm a dad, and if I build something, it takes months. Like these two, it took months to check the proportions because I don't have that much time to actually build. I remember we interviewed that guy from our podcast, Joseph Servas, Farside, shout out. And I felt him when he said, "I built this in a year." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I did. I think last year I did the same. I just did one build for a year. So that's my weakness, man.
So hi, I'm the next guy. So this is my custom. Well, actually, I didn't use this one. I never joined the contest with this one, but this one is the kit that I'm showing to you guys because this is the kit that I've tried so many things that I wanted to do when it comes to customization. So, for example, my usual go-to when I'm customizing a Gundam kit is scribing. So, as you can see here, I like to parts. Add parts in a way that in a single part, I like to separate it into multiple parts to actually give it an illusion that it has multiple parts. Like for example here, yeah, that let's pretend that this panel comes out. All right, so the other thing that I like doing is adding inner frame details that doesn't exist on the original design like this one. I added some I don't know what they're called, but I added some inner frame details that are poking out of the main armor. Yeah, so that's my go-to technique. The first is scribing. The next one is adding details, or what they call in the community gribblies. I don't know. Like this one. I added I added some inner frame details inside there that doesn't exist. So unlike Royd, who is very good at kit bashing, by the way, he's very good at kit bashing and weathering, I like to go about my builds in a clean way. I like to show the details that I added. And yeah, for my weakness in Gunpla building, I really want to work on is, well, kit bashing. Usually I don't do kit bashing, but I try to, I will try that on my GBWC build. And the other thing is masking too. Because masking takes a really long time to do, and you really have to be meticulous when it comes to covering the parts that you don't want any paint to get on, and you really have to cut the tape in a certain way for it to work. So when it comes to GBWC, I've joined only one contest. I joined GBWC 2022 when it was all online back then. I used H3 Orbital, and when it comes to the team, usually well, this is also my weakness too, because I usually do the details first before I come up with a theme, which is really it's not that good of an approach because your theme is going to be forced. But for this upcoming GBWC, I'm gonna really lock in on the theme first before I go about my detailing. My kit bashing, and well, maybe I will try doing dioramas right now, this time around. I'm not really expecting anything for this contest. I just want to join. I just want to finish my entry. I just want all of us to finish the build, because finishing your build is better than making it perfect. Entering GBWC is like a rite of passage as a builder. So I want everyone in Perfect Grade Studio to finish their builds.
All right. So, I haven't really customized a Gunpla yet. What my experiences are usually well, all of them just involves 30-minute missions. It's a Bandai, what do you call that? Another line of Bandai Plamo. And yeah, here they are. So let me just explain what I did here. So the weapons are from Eva. This one's from Barbados. The body here is Barbados as well. The head is a 30-minute mission. I forgot what it's called, but it's supposed to have a visor. And then when I saw what's underneath the face, it looks like a skeleton. That gave me the idea to do this. And then I looked for a scythe, I looked for a wing. And then for this one, it is Dark Souls inspired. This is the cape that I have here is a what do you call that? Microfiber for wiping your glasses. And I put holes in it and just put it in the what do you call that? The peg here. I just clamped it in, and then and then I painted everything. This one as well. But the paint that I use are just, I don't know, it's just Gundam markers. All of these are painted using Gundam markers. The Gundam marker EX, so, they are a really good chrome marker, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I can say that my strength is mixing, because these are all kit bashes of some sort. Perhaps, I don't know. I guess having a theme is one thing, is a strength. Would you say that? Anyway, because these are all medieval themed, Japanese medieval, a knight, and then we have I don't know what the fuck this is, but looks like death or whatever. Edgy. Careful, you might prick yourself. But yeah, and then I did some weathering using the same tool, which is the Gundam marker. Just put some scratches on it. It's not good. But it's something. There's still a lot to learn.
Now, my friends, as you can see, that they have very good Gunpla. The builds, the kit bashing, and all that. As a very absolute beginner, I have here a baby. Yeah! Okay. So, my hopes and dreams for this coming GBWC is just like what Miguel said. I get to also enter, having that to build up that courage to finally, be a part of the community. For me, customization usually comes with originality. I do want to be original as much as possible, and as this is one of my first few builds, I'm looking forward to following the advices of my companions in terms of painting, in terms of kit bashing. I suppose I did a little bit of it already. I got the Barbados mace and the Kimari's lance. Oh, that's pretty heavy. Ooh, you're a heavy boy. Anyway, so yeah, who knows? When is GBWC again?
When we started Perfect Grade Studios, I was just I don't know. I saw how GP was so passionate about the whole Gunpla photography community. He made friends with Miguel and all that, and I think that's inspirational. And I think that it's something worth documenting, and being able to join something that join something together and be creative together and be able to bounce ideas with each other is something to look forward to. And yeah, I'm excited.
To me, it's a dream come true because I do want to join GBWC with a team, not like people helping. Well, yeah, we help out, but not like working on one entry. Like everybody works on one entry, not like that. I mean, we share ideas. Like I'm gonna join with this entry because I think it's cool. Something like that. Just having friends to join the contest, you'll be more inclined to get more hyped.
It's better to do it with people, like-minded people, than to do it alone. Well, I know everyone in the team, in the studio, we can do it individually because we're all talented. Even though some of us are beginners, some of us are experienced when it comes to building, but it's better. The ideas flow better when you share it with other people.
Yeah, us doing this together, us working together, it's going to be a huge journey, not just for GBWC, but for me as a journey. It's a journey of joining the Gunpla photography and the perfect weight on studios.